Ammunition has always played a critical role in shaping warfare and self-defense, but some bullets are so devastating that most countries have outright banned them. These rounds aren't just deadly, they're designed to cause maximum destruction, tearing through armor, flesh, and structures with terrifying force. Today, we're diving into 15 of the most dangerous and restricted ammunition types, starting with a true powerhouse, the 50 BMG. 1. 50 BMG or Browning machine gun. This round is the gold standard of extreme firepower. At 5.45 inches long, it's a behemoth of a bullet used in sniper rifles like the Barrett M82 and heavy machine guns. Travel at an astounding velocity of over 2,800 feet per second. It can shred light armored vehicles, concrete walls, and even reinforced steel. And what makes this thing truly terrifying is its energy. Energy creates massive shock waves upon impact, and many times causes trauma even without being directly hit. Hence, its destructive capability is why this round is illegal or restricted for civilian use in many places. Originally developed for World War II to shoot down enemy aircraft, its current uses entail anti-materiel operations, long-range sniping, and devastating enemy positions. And if you think this one is intense, wait until you hear about the next bullet, which tumbles within the body, creating catastrophic wounds. 2. 7.62 by 39 mm. The 7.62 by 39 mm cartridge, which is well known around the world, serves as the backbone of the legendary AK-47 rifle. The projectile, or bullet, has a diameter of 7.92 mm and a length of 39 mm, and this round strikes a balance between being manageable while also delivering a solid punch. It can travel at around 2,400 feet per second, fast enough to allow penetration of body armor, but still controllable enough for rapid firing. Tumbling effect. The real killer of this bullet is tumbling upon impact. Unlike straight-through rounds, this bullet becomes destabilized and flips inside the body, causing enormous internal damage. This means that even non-fatal hits can easily become fatal due to bleeding and damage to other vital organs. Little wonder that this round has been part of virtually every global conflict over the last few decades. Its reliability, stopping power, and availability make it the standard for militaries, insurgents, and paramilitaries alike. 3. 338 Lapua Magnum. When it comes to shooting straight for long range, very few rounds have taken a deeper breath than the 338 Lapua Magnum. Designed specifically for sniper units, this high-energy cartridge has been more or less built as an instrument for extreme precision and penetration. With a huge case length of 93.5 mm and projectile weights from 200 to 300 grains, this round produces a speed at the muzzle of around 2,800 feet per second, enough to penetrate body armor, vehicles, and even light fortifications. Effective at ranges of around 1,500 meters, it is often preferred by military snipers against open terrain or those in mountainous areas. The amount of kinetic energy released on impact typically produces very lethal trauma, which will often immobilize the target without delay. The 338 Lapua Magnum is the long-distance, high-risk cartridge for many militaries. Quite simply, one shot. 4. 5.56 by 45 mm NATO. It is the 5.56 by 45 mm NATO round that holds such prominence in modern military circles, especially among NATO allies. Conceived for speed and accuracy, this small but lethal round measures 5.7 mm at the tip and attains a blazing 3,000 feet per second muzzle velocity. While it may be lighter than contemporary rifle cartridges, it makes up for this shortcoming with lethal terminal effects. Upon impact, the 5.56 mm round destabilizes and frequently fragments and tumbles within the soft tissue, creating multiple wound canals that increase the chance of incapacitation. It is also light enough to allow the soldier to carry significant amounts of ammunition, thus becoming a candidate for extended firefights. Others protest its lesser stopping power compared to larger calibers, but its use in wounding and neutralizing targets on the battlefield has rendered it a hallmark of the militaries and backward operations on Earth. 5. 12-gauge shotgun shell, slug and buckshot. One of the most versatile and deadly types of ammunition for close-range work is the 12-gauge shotgun shell. They come in slugs or buckshot, each with its own tactical purpose. A slug means one big bullet moving at roughly 1600 FPS, weighing in at about 1 ounce. This bullet packs tremendous stopping power and is capable of penetrating through walls, vehicles, and light armor. Hence, it is one of the prized choices of law enforcement and home defense when control and power count. Buckshot, on the other hand, consists of smaller pellets which spread widely upon impact, thus creating an extensive area of destruction. This makes buckshot especially useful in close combat emergencies, when a shooter may not be entirely accurate, but heavy incapacitating fire is delivered to the target. For military, police, and personal defense, night after night for centuries, 12-gauge shotguns have been frightening to the enemy at close range. 6. 9x19mm Parabellum Hollow Point. It is no surprise that the average caliber you would find today is the 9x19mm Parabellum. Many police, soldiers, and civilians swear by this. The hollow point version is, however, specifically modified to have the most stopping power, compared with the more common full metal jacket or FMJ version. Hollow points function opposite to those FMJs during penetration. They expand when they contact tissues, thereby increasing the cavity in the created wound and the chances of incapacitating a target. This expansion reduces the chances of overpenetration, where the bullet passes through and wounds an unintended target. It makes it ideal for self-defense and law enforcement, where the highest efficiency meets safety. The 9mm hollow point is a high-speed, high-velocity bullet with a muzzle velocity of 1,200 feet per second. It stands for a deadly equation of speed, precision, and lethality control. 7. 300 Blackout. 300 Blackout was specifically engineered to enable the enhanced performance of AR-15 style rifles, either with or without sound suppressors. Unlike standard rifle ammunition, this ammunition operates well at supersonic and subsonic velocities, rendering it the most sought-after ammunition for special operations and classified missions while drawing closer attention from civilian visitors. Ranging in bullet weights from 110 to 220 grains, the 300 Blackout means business when it comes to delivering knockout force even at low velocities. Specifically, it is almost silent when subsonic and suppressed, and thus it becomes practically a necessity for a clandestine mission. Although moving at slowed speeds compared to normal rifle rounds, the 300 Blackout makes this up with terminal ballistics, ensuring a very high energy transfer upon impact. Being versatile, with less recoil, and adaptable with suppressed weapons, the 300 Blackout has managed to find its niche among military professionals as well as in civil gun enthusiast communities. 8. 7.62 by 54mm R. The 7.62 by 54mm R is one of the oldest military cartridges still in active use, originally designed in 1891 and still effective today. Used in Dragunov sniper rifles and Mosin-Nagant rifles, this round is known for its long-range penetration and battlefield reliability. With a casing length of 54 millimeters and a velocity of 2,800 feet per second, this cartridge can punch through body armor, barriers, and even light vehicles. The rim design gives it a distinct profile, and despite its age, many modern armies still use it for sniper and machine gun roles. Whether in urban warfare or open battlefields, the 7.62 by 54mm R remains a powerful force in modern combat. 9. 45 ACP. Designed by John Browning in 1904, the 45 ACP, or automatic Colt pistol, is famous for its high stopping power. With a bullet weight of 230 grains and a subsonic speed of around 850 feet per second, this round delivers a heavy, slow-moving projectile that transfers massive energy on impact. The hydrostatic shock created by the 45 ACP can cause severe tissue damage, making it a deadly option for close-quarters combat. While it lacks the velocity of smaller calibers like the 9mm, its larger diameter and heavy impact make it highly effective in self-defense and military use. 10. 20mm Vulcan. The 20mm Vulcan isn't your average firearm round. It is an explosive shell meant for aerial weaponry anti-material systems, as it measures above 7 inches in length and is charged with HEI, or high explosive incendiary projectiles, meant to obliterate armored targets. This ammunition can break vehicles, aircraft, and strong positions, so it is hence the deadliest ammunition type ever made. Its fresh hell, spawned by massive destructive power, is why it is outlawed in almost all civilian and military applications except heavy weaponry. 11. 5.77 Tyrannosaur or T-Rex round. The 5.77 Tyrannosaur, however, is arguably the most potent of all the hunting rounds formulated. Originally designed to stop huge animals such as elephants and buffaloes, this cartridge is known to produce unbelievable kinetic energy. The effect of a 750-grain projectile moving at 2,460 feet per second exceeds 10,000 foot-pounds, fit to bring down even the largest living creatures on the planet. Its sheer power is what renders it useless for civilian use and hence has been banned or heavily restricted from sale in many countries. 12. 23 by 152 mm B. The 23 by 152 mm B is an HEI round, which stands for High Explosive Incendiary, that is particularly used in anti-aircraft or ground assault weapon systems. It is a round that has been proven to be used mainly by the Russian military, and it is rather powerful, able to penetrate armor to destroy vehicles and even bring down an aircraft. It has that armor-piercing core, in combination with explosive and incendiary properties, making it a very destructive munition today, and thus banned from even military use by most parts of the world due to the huge collateral damage it can generate. 13. 9mm Black Talon. The 9mm Black Talon is one of the most infamous hollow-point rounds ever created. Designed for maximum tissue damage, it features a sharp, petal-like expansion upon impact, tearing through flesh in an inhumane and devastating way. This lethal design led to the round's ban in the U.S. and several other countries. While Black Talon ammunition is no longer commercially available, its design influenced modern hollow-point bullets, ensuring its legacy in firearm technology. 14. Russian PZAM. The Russian PZAM, or poisoned bullets, is one of the most sinister ammunition types ever developed. Created by Russian special forces, these bullets feature a hollow cavity filled with poison, ensuring a delayed but fatal effect. The concept behind these rounds was to wound an enemy, allowing the poison to take effect over time, making it difficult to treat. They were designed for assassination and covert operations, often leaving no immediate trace of foul play. However, due to their inhumane nature, poisoned bullets are classified as war crimes under international law and have been banned globally by treaties like the Hague Convention. 15. 545 by 39 mm. The 545 by 39 mm 7.6 armor-piercing round is a highly lethal steel core variant of the standard 545 by 39 mm cartridge. Initially developed for the AK-74, this round was designed to penetrate body armor, helmets, and even lightly armored vehicles. The steel core allows for deep penetration, making it highly effective in battlefield conditions. However, its armor-piercing capabilities made it a controversial round, leading to its ban for civilian use in the U.S. and other NATO-aligned countries. Despite this, it remains in use by various military forces worldwide and continues to be a preferred combat round in conflicts involving former Soviet-aligned nations. These ammo types are so deadly that most countries have no choice but to ban them. From armor-piercing rounds to explosive shells, their power is undeniable. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible content.